Wild Review. I'm the Wild Reviewer, and today is a very special episode of the Wild Review because today I'm doing the 2018 Kids' Choice Awards voting video, something I've been waiting to do since February. As you can see by the length of this video, it's definitely going to be a long one, so I won't keep you this long. I do, however, I kind of want to inform you on a few things about this particular video because things are just not going right at all with the voting. There's kind of two things I want to touch upon real quick and then we'll get into the video. The first one is recording the voting. If you saw last year's 2017 voting video, you'll know that I did the kind of format where I had the whole entire voting screen on my screen and I was just placed in a little box, you know, kind of how gamers would do when they do face cam videos. You can see what I mean. I'll put a link to that video that I did last year in the description, but I would have liked to have done that this year because that was a lot of fun to do. It was really cool to edit it like that, but unfortunately it wasn't cooperating with me. My browser for my computer, I guess, must be at the point where it's just not going to update itself anymore, and Nick.com for some reason is giving me a hard time. I'm not able to pull up the voting. I'm able to pull up a lot of other things, like I could pull up SpongeBob games and things about any of those awful live action shows that they have, but I'm not able to pull up the voting for some reason. It just stays on the loading page. So one thing a bit different I want you to keep in mind, I'm voting on my phone, and I definitely show you the nominations on my phone, and I show you that I vote for that particular thing on my phone. So that's number one. I'm doing it all on my phone this year, not on the computer. The second thing is, if you have voted for Kids' Choice in the last couple of weeks, you'll probably know the crappy thing that they have decided to do with the voting this year. Unlike the past couple of years where they have released all of the nominations at the exact same time, for some reason this year Nick.com has decided to release all the categories weekly, which is really weird, and I don't know why they've decided to do that. Maybe because in their mind they think it's them being organized, but in actuality I find it a bit sloppy. But because they did that, and because I didn't know if every week they were going to get rid of the following category, like I didn't know if when they released the movies one, if that would only be up for a week and then they would replace it. Because I didn't know they were going to do that, the video is going to be broken up into 4 different parts, and I filmed all the different categories on different days, which might explain why I'm dressed up in different shirts throughout the video. I wear like 4 different shirts while voting. In the description below, I'll put the time slots for which time the category starts. So this way, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can at least watch a certain category. But I personally think that this is a really sloppy move on their move. I don't know why they can't just release them all like they have in the past couple of years. I got more problems with the Kids' Choice nominations, specifically what was nominated, but you'll kind of see those in the video itself. That's really all I want to touch upon. Those are the main 2 points. Alright, I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to dive into the 2018 Kids' Choice Awards voting. This should be fun.
Let's hit the throttle. Oh my God, yeah, hands going up. Let's hit the dance floor again. Wild like.
This is the movie edition, or the movie category. Why did I say edition? This is the movie category voting for the Kids' Choice Awards 2018, or 2018 Kids' Choice Awards. I don't know how you correctly pronounce it. I don't know if I'll mention this when I do my introduction, but I'm going to do it on my phone because my computer is giving me a hard time on Nick.com. It won't, for some reason, bring up the voting. It'll bring up everything else. I can pull up SpongeBob and Thunderman stuff, but I can't pull up the frickin' Kids' Choice Awards voting. That's great. So it's gonna look pathetic, but trust me, I'll make sure you see everything. This is all genuine. So let's dive into it then. Movie categories. Alright, we got Beauty and the Beast, the live action version, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, Pitch Perfect 3, Spider-Man Homecoming, Star Wars The Last Jedi, The Greatest Showman, and Wonder Woman. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I've seen Jumanji, I've seen Spider-Man, and I've seen Star Wars. I never got to see Wonder Woman. I'm not really into Wonder Woman either. I'm more for Marvel. I didn't get to see Greatest Showman. I heard it was really good though. I don't like Pitch Perfect. I don't like it. I'm surprised there was even a Pitch Perfect 2, if I can be honest. And the live-action Beauty and the Beast. I had thoughts of seeing it, but I didn't. Because I didn't. So I'm obviously not gonna go for the ones that I haven't seen. So that's either Guardians of the Galaxy, Jumanji, Spider-Man, or Star Wars. And that is hard because I have liked all of them. Honestly, I like Jumanji a little more. And that's being honest because I just had more laughs with Jumanji. So I'm gonna go with Jumanji. Alright, favorite movie actor. We got Ben Affleck, who played Batman. Chris Hemsworth, who played Thor, Chris Pratt, who played Peter Quill, Dwayne Johnson, Dr. Schmulder Bravestone from Jumanji, Kevin Hart, Moose Finbar from Jumanji, and Will Ferrell from Daddy's Home 2. Oddly enough, that's the only movie... Oh no, wait, no it's not. I was gonna say that's the only movie that is not nominated for Kids' Choice Awards, but looking at Ben Affleck, Justice League isn't nominated either. Neither is Thor Ragnarok, I don't know. Yeah, I feel bad for Will Ferrell because he's just kind of like out of place here. Because everyone else is like at least Justice League and like Thor, they have a connection with the other movies. Will Ferrell is just all alone here because he's from Daddy's Home, which isn't like nominated for anything. I feel bad for him. So I'm gonna go with Will Ferrell. Oddly enough, I think this is the first time I'm not seeing Adam Sandler in this. Like, he's not in this list, which is weird. He usually is in like favorite movie actor. And he always wins. Okay, favorite movie actress. We got Anna Kendrick, who played Becca in Pitch Perfect 3. Daisy Ridley, who's Rey in Star Wars. Emma Watson, who is Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Gal Gadot, Diana Prince One. Okay. What? Oh. I had a mind fart. Gal Gadot, who is Wonder Woman in Wonder Woman and Justice League. Zendaya, MJ from Spider-Man. And Zoe Saldana, who is in Guardians of the Galaxy. Galmera is who she played. I'm a little ticked off that Karen Gillan is not nominated for any of this. I mean, she was in Jumanji, and she was in Guardians of the Galaxy, if you didn't know that. So she's in 2 of the movies that you were nominating, and she's not nominated for a Kids' Choice Award. So I've seen Star Wars, and I've seen Spider-Man Homecoming and Guardians of the Galaxy. I can't picture who she is from Guardians. Zendaya's character in Spider-Man, I honestly felt like it was kind of a waste for her to be in it. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what her character was supposed to do. Maybe that's something I should have brought up when I talked about Homecoming. She just seemed like just the person that's there. She wasn't a character that brought anything into the movie. So, I mean, I don't know. I know who Emma Watson is. And I know who Anna Kendrick is, and I know who Daisy Ridley is. I mean, Zendaya won last year, I think. Favorite animated movie. We have Captain Underpants, The First Epic Movie, Cars 3, Coco, Despicable Me 3, Ferdinand, Smurfs, The Lost Village. The Emoji Movie, and the Lego Batman Movie. I haven't seen any of these. I wanted to see the Lego Batman movie because it just looked like a really awesome movie, and I love the Lego movie, and I thought that would have been a cool one. Oddly enough, I'm not into DC, The Captain Underpants and Cars 3 were also in consideration of seeing, but I just never got to see them. I wanted to see Cars 3 because the teaser made it look like Lightning McQueen was going to die. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, I heard. I heard Coco was pretty good. Despicable Me 3. Didn't see it. Ferdinand. Ferdinand. That has John Cena in it. And my gut tells me that's going to win because John Cena's in it. And John Cena is hosting. Which, if I don't mention that in the beginning, he's hosting. Smurfs The Lost Village. I think this was the third Smurf movie that Katy Perry promoted when she won an award for Smurfs 2, I think. Or maybe that was when Smurfs won, I don't know. The Emoji Movie. Hooray, this is nominated. Yeah, he looks so happy. I was going to watch the Emoji Movie. How sad is that? I was going to pay money this summer to see the movie just to see how bad it was. Because my gut told me this may make a funny video, but at the same time, it's like you can't mess up on a movie this badly. I never saw it because I'm not spending my money for a horrible movie that should have never been made. But at the same time, like, I really kind of wanted to because I was curious. My parents wouldn't let me do it either. They were like, if you don't want to see it, I mean, it doesn't even look good in their eyes, so. Oh, I gotta pick one. We're gonna go with... Alright, thanks for voting. Well, that's the movie section done with. I'm a little surprised that they didn't do best voice in an animated movie. Alright, bring on the music or TV, whatever's next. I almost vomited 3 times today. That's fun. It's fun to go all day in college and have that feeling to vomit. Alright, this week's Music Week. So they've released all the music categories. Now this will not be very interesting because I'm not a big music fanatic. I probably said that before, but chances of me not knowing a certain group or person or hearing a certain song, very likely. Alright, favorite music group. Coldplay, Fifth Harmony, Imagine Dragons, Maroon 5, Chainsmokers, 21 Pilots. The only one not coming to mind is Imagine Dragons. I'd have to hear one of their songs. Last year, I voted for 21 Pilots. Have they come out with a new song recently? I don't think they've released a song in a while. Favorite male artist? How about just male singer? Why do we have to classify them as artists? Even though I guess music is an art, but I think singer would be better. Bruno Mars, DJ Khaled, Ed Sheeran, Kendrick Lamar, Louis Fonsi, Shawn Mendes. Out of all these people, I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to DJ Khaled, even though I know he's been in a few other songs. And Louis Fonsi, I can't picture what song he would sing. Ed Sheeran's pretty good. Bruno Mars is good. Shawn Mendes, I've heard a few things of his, right? You know who I like? Who's that kid? He sings, How Long? Charlie Puth, that's his name. Why isn't he? I'd vote for him in a heartbeat. I like that song. He's got a good voice. I think in the past I voted Bruno Mars because out of all of them, I think he was the one I liked the most. But Ed Sheeran's starting to grow on me, so we're gonna go with Ed Sheeran. Yes. Favorite female artist? Beyonce, Demi Lovato, Katy Perry, Pink, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has gone through a dramatic change. I've heard all these women sing. They all have really good voices. If I don't vote for Demi Lovato, I think my friend, if she happens to watch this, will slaughter me. That is not a joke. It's either Selena or Demi. It is, because they look the most child-friendly out of all these people. It's a hard one. You know what? We're gonna go with I don't know. Damn. Alright, we'll go with Demi, because thinking about it, like, I don't know. It's got nothing to do with my friend. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a recent Selena Gomez song, but I can't think of one. Alright, favorite song. Despacito Remix, featuring Justin Bieber. Humble. I'm the One. It Ain't Me. Look What You Made Me Do. Shape of You. That's What I Like. And Thunder. Oh, that's what Imagine Dragons sing. Oh. I know now. Despacito got played out really fast. They played that at my prom, and it was very weird because I didn't know the song. Like, that was the first time I ever heard the song, and my date was singing along to it, and my friend was singing along to it, and everyone else was, and I was just like, wow, Hispanic music must be really popular nowadays. And then I heard it in full, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then they started playing it over and over and over and over again. And now I really don't like the song. I'm not a fan of Kendrick Lamar. I've stated this before. I'm the One. I've heard that. Don't really like it. It Ain't Me. Selena Gomez has. Okay. Yep, I know that song now. Well, I should have voted for Selena. Oops. Look What You Made Me Do. That's a song about, I think, killing people. Yep, this is the song where she was saying, yep, Taylor's dead. That's voted for, it's nominated for Kids' Choice Awards, kids. Shape of You, Ed Sheeran. I'm surprised Perfect isn't nominated, because that's a very popular song as well. That's What I Like. I like it. Thunder. Pretty good song. It Ain't Me, because I feel bad because I thought Selena Gomez didn't have a hit recently, but she does. So we're gonna go with that. Kygo. Well, I guess the neighbors didn't get my memo about me filming. Oh no. Favorite breakout artist. The hell is a breakout artist? Are these people that are new to the music world? Like, are these? They must be. What? Alright. You'll see why I'm making this face. Alicia Cara, Camila Cabello, Cardi B, Harry Styles, Khalid, and Noah Cyrus. I'm just reading the bottom here. Winners are determined by voter preferences and other considerations. That strikes me a bit odd. I didn't know Noah Cyrus was singing. I didn't. I honestly didn't. And Harry Styles is not a breakout artist. Harry Styles has been around since I was in the 7th grade. He's not a breakout artist. Honestly, aside from Noah Cyrus, who I've heard, he's the only one whose voice I could think of in my head. I've heard of Cardi B and Camila Cabello, Alicia Cara, and I think I've heard of Khalid, I don't know. But Harry Styles is the only one that I recognize, so we're gonna go with him. Final one for music, and then I can stop thinking so much. Favorite global music star? Black Coffee from Africa, BTS from Asia, Lordi from Australia, New Zealand, Zara Larsson, Europe, Taylor Swift, North America, Maluma from South America, and the Vapes from the UK. I apologize if I butchered somebody's name. Hey, Nickelodeon, here's an idea. I appreciate that you are trying to award other music stars from the other side of the world. Like, I appreciate, picking somebody from Africa, and you got BTS in here who's from Asia, who, just so you know, I am voting for. Because out of all these choices, they're the only ones I know, and I have heard some of their music. I appreciate that you're doing all this, but I think it'd be great if you didn't include us. Like, do not include the United States, because majority of all these choices, not just in the music category, but basically every other category, it's already focusing on America. I think it'd be really great if you got Taylor Swift out of there, because that kind of defeats the purpose of global music stars. Also, what makes Taylor Swift so special? Why is she the one that gets to represent America? Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that. Let's just vote for BTS and be done with the music category so I can go to bed. It's time for the TV section of the Kids' Choice, something I actually have knowledge on. Favorite TV show: Fuller House, Henry Danger, Casey Undercover, Power Rangers Ninja Steel, Stranger Things, The Big Bang Theory, The Flash, and The Thundermans. Well, I guess the category favorite family TV show didn't work out so well, because it's like a mixture of both shows that... No! Casey Undercover, I have been asked to talk about that show. I don't remember who specifically pointed it out. I just never got invested with the show at all, which is the main reason why I haven't looked it up or even taken a look at how it is. So maybe one day I'll give it a try. If it's something similar to Lab Rats, maybe I'll like it. Yeah, maybe I'll like it if it's something close to Lab Rats. Alright, Fuller House. I'm a little surprised that this is still on, though I'll be honest, I think I might have been a little harsh of Fuller House in the past. I did only see one episode, and to be honest, Full House was never a show that I got into. Like, it's not one of my favorite shows that was on during the 90s. I would say Fresh Prince is probably my favorite show from the 90s. Full House was just very cringy. It had very cheesy jokes. And Fuller House is just like expanding on that and basically redoing what it did in Full House now. I've never seen Stranger Things, but I'm told it's really good, and I've been requested to talk about it. Like, a bunch of my friends have been telling me I need to see this. I may just like it, and I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. I have Netflix, just never really watched anything on Netflix, unless I need to. Still do not think The Big Bang Theory is a children's show. I mean, they don't say favorite kids show, they say favorite TV show. I understand The Big Bang Theory is popular, but I highly doubt that children watch The Big Bang Theory and understand anything that's going on. I'll be honest though, this is the first time I'm ever seeing Power Rangers being nominated for anything in Kids' Choice. Like, out of all the Power Ranger shows as well, why Ninja Steel? We're gonna go with Henry Danger, because I like the Thundermans, but I don't like it that much. Henry Danger, I've said in the past what I think of Henry Danger, so we're gonna go with that. Yeah! Favorite cartoon, the one that everybody gets obsessed with, because we all get aggravated when the good ones don't win. And we got Alvin and the Chipmunks, SpongeBob Winter Pants, Teen Titans Go, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Loud House. Okay. The Simpsons. This is a first in a really long time. The Simpsons hasn't been nominated for the last, I don't know, like, I don't want to say 5 years. It's been years since they've been nominated for a Kids' Choice Awards. That's a bit random. I like how Teen Titans Go is the only show from Cartoon Network that's being nominated. We got shows like The Amazing World of Gumball and We Bare Bears. And I know We Bare Bears isn't a popular show. Like, not a lot of people like We Bare Bears. It's like one of those shows that's like right in the middle. But I like it. I think that should be nominated. But Gumball was nominated the last 2 years, so I don't know why they didn't nominate them this year. Alvin and the Chipmunks, never seen it. Teen Titans Go, we all know how that show goes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I've talked about it in the past. I thought it was a pretty good show. They kind of lost me at season 5, mostly because they started airing the episodes at times where they would just never promote it. You know, that's the issue with a lot of these popular. That's a problem with the network that has a very popular show, like for this instance, SpongeBob and the Loud House is being loved by Nickelodeon at the moment, so they're going to constantly let them know, okay, well, this is when this show is going to be airing. They're not really going to promote the little shows like Ninja Turtles has slowly turned into. It's the same thing with Cartoon Network. They're slowly not promoting Adventure Time anymore on TV. They're doing it more on the internet, but Adventure Time's getting really low ratings at the moment. There's going to be new episodes this Sunday, the 18th, and I found out about it because of Instagram, but I haven't seen any promotions on TV, and the reason why they get low ratings is because you're not promoting it on TV. You know, maybe if you focused less about that stupid Lego spin-off that nobody asked for, and actually focused on the cartoons that people like, maybe you wouldn't be in the rut that you are, Cartoon Network. Just a little friendly tip for you. I'm still a little shocked about this Simpsons thing. Alright, well, we all know what I'm voting for. The Loud House, because I still think maybe... I mean, even though SpongeBob is starting to get a little better, I will admit that some of the new episodes are really good, mostly because the old creator's back. You know, the new ones are very funny, but The Loud House is still a bit better. So we're gonna go with The Loud House. Favorite TV actor? Andrew Lincoln, The Walking Dead. Okay, let's just add in a show that's not nominated. I mean, kids are probably gonna know what The Walking Dead is, and that's not sarcasm. Some kids actually do know what The Walking Dead is, but that's a bit random. Just throwing inside. That's like with the movies, having Will Ferrell be nominated for favorite movie actor, and yet his movie's not even nominated. So that's a bit odd. Grant Gustin from The Flash, Jace Norman, Henry Danger, Jack Griffo, The Thundermans, Jim Parsons, The Big Bang Theory, William Scherfeld from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. I will guarantee you that either Jack Griffo or Jace Norman, or maybe even this Will guy from Power Rangers, I bet they're the only ones that are going to win. One of those three are going to win. The main thing is it's the faces that they recognize. They'll recognize Jace Norman, especially his name, and Jack Griffo, and maybe Will, even though I don't know if the kids will know his name, but they'll know his face. Because these three actors are on Nickelodeon, the kids are most likely going to pick them because their faces are on the network. You don't see Jim Parsons on Nickelodeon, he's on CBS. You don't see Grant Gustin on Nickelodeon, you see him on what the CW, I think is what The Flash is on. And Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead, AMC I think is what The Walking Dead is on. I've only seen like one episode of The Walking Dead, and it was alright. Not my cup of joe. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Jason Norman. What? I don't know. What, like, the nominations that they choose for these categories, it's so random sometimes. It's like, there needs to be a better order, honestly. Favorite TV actress? Candace Cameron Bure from Fuller House, Kaylee Cuoco, Big Bang Theory, Kira Kosarian, The Thundermans. I apologize if I pronounced that name wrong. Lizzie Green from Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. Zendaya, Casey Undercover. That's something as well. Why isn't Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn nominated for favorite TV show? Why are half the shows that are nominated for a Kids' Choice Award for favorite TV show nominated for a Kids' Choice Awards for favorite TV show? You got the Nicky, Dicky, Ricky, Donnie show. That's not nominated. You'd think maybe School of Rock would be nominated as well, even though I don't think that's a pretty good show. I mean, I can kind of understand Stranger Things, because it has become very popular, and children might... It might be... I think it is a kid's show. I'm not sure. I haven't really watched it. Really, though, these nominations, like... I don't know. So we're going to go with Kira, because, yeah, she's hot. That's not a joke. Well, that was the TV section. That sucked. We have one more category left, which is next Monday. That's going to be interesting, because this video comes out next week, so I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. This was the category section that is making me think, you know, what the hell is Nickelodeon doing, honestly? Like, the nomination should be a little better. You're basically scattering all over the place then, you know? I think personally they're just looking at the most viewed show on television and just thinking, hey, this is pretty popular, let's nominate it. I think that's what's going on there. I don't know what the deal is with the cartoons, why you only have like 5 cartoons, maybe 6 cartoons nominated, and one of them's a show that I highly doubt children are really gonna know or watch. And you got like one show that you haven't nominated for years, and it's just there. And of course you got SpongeBob and The Loud House. You got at least like majority of Nickelodeon shows, and you got that one Cartoon Network show that nobody likes, but children like jump at it because that's what's bringing in the money. Like that's pretty stupid. All right, it's time for the others category. The other category, others, I don't know. Favorite video game. Just Dance 2018, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Minecraft, Java Edition, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Super Mario Odyssey. Well, it's nice to know you're not including like any apps. Like at least these are actually real games. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I didn't even know there was a first one. I think the one thing that bothers me a little is that there are 2 Super Mario games listed on this. Isn't that considered like, maybe cheating's the word, but I don't think that's very fair that you have 2 games with the same main character in it. That doesn't seem right. Whatever, I'm voting Super Mario Odyssey. Because it's the only game out of all these that I've actually heard of. Except for Star Wars Battlefront 2, I mean, but Mario, why not? Favorite funny YouTube creator? Alright, this is a new one. Alex Wasabi, Dan TDM, Dude Perfect, Lisa Kazi, Markiplier, Miranda Sings. Alright, well, at least there are some people that I know. I've never heard of Alex Wasabi. I've never heard of Dan TDM. And I've never heard of Lisa Kazi. Of course, Dude Perfect would be on this list, though, because Dude Perfect was given its own Nickelodeon show, which I don't know how that's doing. I've seen Markiplier. He's pretty good. I like Markiplier. And then Miranda Sings. It's starting to make sense to me now why I don't know who actually plays Miranda Sings, but it makes sense why I saw the girl that plays her in a Nickelodeon commercial a while ago doing a weird dance. That kind of makes sense. Markiplier's definitely funny. I don't know about all these other guys. I wouldn't say Dude Perfect is very funny. They're more of an extreme channel. Let's go with Markiplier. And if he doesn't win, I'm going to have a hissy fit. Favorite musical YouTube creator? Isn't that technically like everybody who's a singer? I mean, where do you draw the line between actual singers and YouTuber singers? I mean, where's the difference? We got Ayo and Teo, I'm not sure. Jack and Jacob Centurius, Johnny Orlando, JoJo Siwa, Why Don't We? Hang on, isn't Why Don't We already like a band? I didn't think that... See, where do you draw the line between... They're all technically singers then. So why aren't they considered as like new set? Why are they just classified as YouTuber singer? Demi Lovato can be considered a YouTuber, or what is this category? Musical YouTube creator. Because her music videos and songs are on YouTube, and so is Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber and anyone else that sings. What makes these kids classified as YouTube creators? Did they come from YouTube? Is that what you're implying here? Alright, we're gonna go with Jack and Jack, and it's not because their little tune is a part of the show. It's mostly because, aside from everyone else on this list, they're the only ones that I've heard a song that I've actually liked. I have heard Jacob Centorius and JoJo Siwa, and even Ayo and Teo. Favorite Instagram pet? Wow, this is exciting! It's Doug the Pug. Jif Palm. Juniper Fox. Nala Cat. Real Diddy Kong. Real Grumpy Cat. So, April Fool's Day is right around the corner. I'm hoping that when I click on one of these, I get a big April Fool's sign. I'm really hoping for that. This kind of reminds me of 2014 when they did the Favorite Animal Sidekick Award. In a way, it was also kind of like a little trap to give SpongeBob more awards because in the end, Patrick ended up winning. I don't know any of these. Instagram pets. The only person here I recognize is Real Grumpy Cat. But wasn't he like a YouTube thing? Majority of these are internet-based categories. Why don't you just have an internet category then? Why are you even called other or... What do you call last chance categories? Yeah, last chance. As in, this is your last chance to vote because the award show is this Saturday. Well, we're gonna go with Grumpy Cat. You know, this is kind of more worse than putting Will Ferrell as favorite actor, yet not nominating his movie. So he's just like randomly there. This category is like that. This is just randomly here. Alright, last one. Favorite dance... Oh, you... What? Shut up. Honestly. The Backpack Kid. The Lemon. The Millie Rock. The Relax. The Shoot Dance. And the Stir Fry. You know, there's no rule saying I have to vote. How stupid are you, honestly? A company cannot be this desperate. We're giving an award on national television to a frickin' dance. A dance move. Let's all be honest. I saw the Instagram pet category before I did this. So I put on a little act. I did not see the dance trend category. Is the universe just like... Is Nickelodeon just out of ideas? You didn't need those categories. The Kids' Choice is mostly based off of the music and movies and television. That's what it's always been about. You've had favorite video game. You've had favorite book for the longest time. Books are still kind of popular. I mean, sure, nobody's reading, like, maybe hardcover books anymore. Maybe the books are online now. They've got them reading on tablet. What about favorite story, maybe? Is there a problem with that? So, that's the Kids' Choice Awards 2018 voting. If you managed to stay with me through this whole entire video, that whole half hour, thanks for hanging around with me. Hopefully I made you laugh at some point. Hopefully you've had a good experience with me. It's been a great 4 weeks of doing this. I want to thank Nickelodeon for making the voting very complicated this year by releasing each category each week. I want to thank my computer for not cooperating with me and having me vote on my phone, which in a way I guess is a good thing, because if I voted on the computer, I probably would have smashed it by now after looking at those nominations. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching the Wild Review this week, and I will see you next Tuesday on the 27th of March, where I will talk about the 2018 Kids' Choice Awards and see if any of my votes matter. We'll see whoever won the stupid dance trend. Maybe nobody's gonna win. Maybe someone's gonna win. Who really knows? I guarantee you SpongeBob's gonna win. I guarantee you Jace Norman or Jack Riffo's gonna win for favorite actor. And my gut tells me the Emoji Movie's gonna win favorite animated film. Because it probably just is. I don't know why. It just probably is. I'll see you around, folks. I'm gonna go smother myself with a bunch of bubbles and a hot bath. Can you smother yourself with soap bubbles? Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Like wildlife.